Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. The season reaches a conclusion with the showdown we have for you in the Liberty Bowl. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game he's trying to motivate his team in the locker room right now. They were in the college football playoffs just a year ago. This season did not go exactly how they planned, but that does not mean they are ready to throw the towel in. Coach said, I understand. We could have been better, but now is the opportunity to show people the team we can be. Let's focus on the future. That all starts today, one play at a time. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Red Raiders offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Sets his feet, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Joyner. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught behind the line. It's Danzy. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams. Brings him to the open. The 30. Running inside the 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Dickey. Knocked down immediately.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Right side, it's Eakin. And that one did not work.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And And we get a look at Ryan Williams. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts.
We've got two receivers playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country, two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
From the gun, it's Hill. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And, you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship. It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing Russell. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's the way you start a game, man. How about this QB? 5 for 5. That touchdown right there was his 5th attempt, his 5th completion, in complete command, understanding what the defense is trying to do, and executing it flawlessly.
Was the defense even on the field for that drive? I mean, it looked like routes against air. I mean, they were up and down the field. Receivers, tight ends, running backs, quarterback, all in sync with each other. That was about as good as a passing game can look, and they're certainly hoping that keeps up for the rest of the game.
We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll give it to Joyner. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
In traffic, it's Simmons. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hammond. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Gives it. Turning it on. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Powers inside. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Quick give. It's Hill. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Russell. Got a man. It's Hill. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Russell. Rushes on, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Got his man. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to get started. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Keelan Russell. Between the hashes, it's Rodgers. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Under pressure. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Left side, it's Edwards. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Again, it's Russell. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Right side, it's Simmons. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Hammond. Caught by Williams on the right. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
On the move. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
To the air. It's Hammond. Turns it upfield.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Joyner. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll run with Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's past the sticks. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Russell. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Hits inside. It's Hill. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Russell. Taking a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll give it to Joyner. All over him immediately.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here's Quentin one more time. There he goes. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Straight ahead, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Burrowing for yardage. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And man, it's a big decision for this offense, like having the lead.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Keelan Russell. Got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Using his legs, it's Hill. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Extending the play. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Russell. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
Makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Bama!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got it. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Left side, it's Danzy. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw, but a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Reels it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. He wants to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Still running at the 35. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Joyner again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.